What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Civilization 5 France AI only battle. I hope you're enjoying the action so far. We continue where we left off at turn 336 with a pretty peaceful world at the moment. Monaco is potentially going to reduce Rome to one city though. Germany is probably could be in trouble by the end. I don't know how well the siege of Berlin will go for the Netherlands. They did just take Hamburg back, but again, the Dutch should retake it. There is a Brittany-Cornwall sort of naval battle, but it's at the moment it's just submarines have just sunk every other type of boat. All the privateers have just been sunk by submarines. But that's about it. No one is making a real effort to invade the other. So we'll see how things go. And of course the Gauls are menacingly just sat here. They have a ton of units in the south. The north's a bit more empty. If they fill all this up, that will be nice and terrifying for everyone. But there we go. Hamburg is the next, well, same city. It's already fallen once, but it falls back again. Germany pieces out with Burgundy. Not the peace deal they need, but there you go. That's done. Sadly for Germany, they will never not border the Gauls now, so they can't even like try and hide, right? Like Portugal, there's a chance, I guess, Portugal survives, you know, in the corner against Aquitaine. Maybe they just get left here the whole time. I don't know. But if they do, it doesn't look like it. It does look like Aquitaine might invade as soon as that peace treaty is up. But, you know, Aquitaine, they need more units. We saw the Gauls had about 1.6 million last episode. Aquitaine has 1.4. But the Gauls took a lot of cities that haven't really been integrated yet. So once these are all part of the empire properly, I mean, Antwerp's got another 20 turns of resistance. We'll see what happens. But yeah. There we go. Hamburg falls again. Is it going to be one of those cities? Is it going to go back and forth and back and forth? No, Germany does not retake it this time, which means the Dutch should kill a couple of those units and probably get to keep it for themselves this time around. But you never know. Let's not get our hopes up. Anything can happen and anything will happen, so we'll see. The Gauls invading the Netherlands now would be one of those things where you just think, okay, yeah. Sure it won't happen. Fingers crossed for you, Netherlands. For now, at least. Here we go, Dutch turn. They need to kill a few of these units. Definitely these two that are already low. Probably one more of these. If they want to make sure they hold on to Hamburg next turn. They just need to also surround it with units as well. Yeah, they killed those two. This guy's probably going to struggle to get in, so there we go. Good move. Now they can push the artillery forward and hope to siege down Berlin in the corner, and that will eliminate the Germans. And Germany's probably desperately trying to get a peace deal. Well, I guess it depends. Who's leading Germany, you know? Certain facing defeat doesn't always lead to a peace deal. But here we go. The Netherlands... Well, they go next. What are the Gauls going to do? Are they going to throw in a curveball? Monaco did take out Rome. I don't know how I missed that. It popped up, but I must have missed it. Cumae has fallen. So Neapolis is the only Roman city left. The Gauls are the only ones that can really take this. I don't think Burgundy's going to snake their way through. Be nice and awkward for them if they were to try and do that. There we go. So at the moment, all we've got really is Netherlands v Germany now, as Monaco finished off those Roman cities, which is good for them. But again, I feel like the Gauls will at some point surely just go for it. These other civs just aren't building units. It really hurts. Like, look, Burgundy, what? You haven't done anything for ages. Why is your tiles not full of units like this? Even Aquitaine, like, they're getting there, to be fair. I don't want to be too harsh on them. They're getting there, but there's still work to be done. It's not as scary as this. I think there's paratroopers in here. I don't know. Yeah, no, they are the same. I don't know. Do you think it's a colour thing? Like, this is a much more neutral colour. It's like a nice sort of non-aggressive pinky yellow mix, whereas this is the green and yellow is a dark green. I don't know. This seems more aggressive than this. Maybe it's just associating like pinky, purpley with like less aggressive. But then this is dark green. I wouldn't really associate dark green. Well, I guess it's like camouflagey, isn't it? Green, maybe. I don't know. It just seems like they have more. I mean, I'm sure they do have more. Like, it's not particularly... Yeah, but they have about 300k more at the moment. Then there's a big drop to Brittany. The Netherlands, to be fair, are up there. If they teamed up with Aquitaine, according to this, they would have a chance. I am not so sure. I guess it depends what you call a chance, right? I think Aquitaine now could defend themselves for a good amount of time. They have enough units. They wouldn't crumble like Germany did. The Netherlands probably could do the same, right? Germany was just very low on units for their size, and it backfired. But yeah, I guess they could defend themselves. I don't think they would, you know, they're not going to kill the Gauls together. For that, they would need Burgundy's help. They'd probably need Brittany to somehow come through and help as well. They would need, and there isn't that many other people left. Like Monaco could offer a bit, but I think Monaco would just die, so it's best for them to stay out of it. Portugal can obviously offer a small bit of help, but I think significant. It'd just be on the, just being mixed in with Aquitaine. I guess Cornwall could have been useful if they weren't so far away, but they're the only ones who are sort of safe from the Gauls now. I believe everyone borders them somewhere on the map, obviously with the exception of Portugal, and Brittany does not, but they are very close, so wouldn't be surprised if they sort of get to know each other at some point in the future. I tried to unembargo all these civs and it didn't work, so I'll just try and unban Silk this time. See what the AI decides to do. The Netherlands now have Berlin surrounded, but are yet to begin the siege. We'll see if that starts in the coming turn. Cornwall and Brittany, is that still? Yeah, it's just still. It looks like Cornwall's navy's been pretty much polished off apart from a few submarines. What are the biggest cities in the world? I'm guessing that is the biggest, yes, at 40. Monaco now has 2, 3 and 4, with La Condamine at 37, Monte Carlo 34, and Monaco-ville at 33. The rest of the list seems to be Aquitaine as well. Bordeaux comes in at 5, Angoulême comes in at 6, Madrid at 7, Antwerp from the Gauls now is at 8, Burgundy's city, or their new capital, Vézelay, is at 9, and then Poitiers, another Aquitaine city, at 10. So Aquitaine have 3, 4, 5 of the top 10. So yeah, that's pretty good for Aquitaine. That would explain why their population is so big. But the problem is the biggest city in the world is on the front line of what could be one of the biggest battles we have ever seen in a Civ 5 game. If these two were to go at it, it would be huge. Because we never really got it. We never got the Gauls in Carthage in our Italy game. And the Gauls, similar to that one, to this one, the Gauls had a slight advantage, but it certainly wasn't particularly a huge one. But this would be of the same ilk. It would be a lot of fighting, I think, before any cities were to fall. There would be a lot of death in this sort of no man's land 5 tiles between Condate and Périgueux. Hopefully that's pronounced somewhat right. Berlin is still under siege. The Netherlands are trying their best. Germany still has a couple of units clinging on, but this mobile Sam is probably, yeah, definitely going to die now. But it did take out a Dutch unit with it. I feel like everyone's too nervous to declare war. Maybe they've all got defensive packs against the to prepare for the Gauls. Maybe that's what it is. We'll find out, I guess. Oh, that would be pretty cool, to be fair, if the Gauls attacked someone and everyone defended them. Because as a human player, you don't know. To be honest, I don't think the AI uses defensive packs, but does it show you? It doesn't say here, but I don't know if that's to stop you like cheating. There may be some that have one, but they're very rare in this game, to be honest. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've dealt with too many of them, or even seen that many of them. So it's unlikely. But here we go, next turn. Berlin in trouble. Bismarck has entered the information era. Okay, well, everyone must be there, I guess. Or getting there. Here you have just some bombers. I swear Burgundy had like 6 planes at one point. They must have lost them. Only 4 bombers now. Did they keep that city? No, the Gauls actually ended up taking their city. So Burgundy still lost. And of course they did. I saw it coming. The citadel from the Gauls cuts off Nevers here. Imagine living here. That must be Pretty terrifying. Just being surrounded by all these units. They're even in your territory, they just don't care. Not what Burgundy want. To be fair, Burgundy has a lot of big cities too. Nevers is the smallest at 27, Amiens and Arras at 29, Vézelay at 31. We obviously saw Monaco 37, 34 and 33, the second to fourth biggest in the world. Antiem and Cumae will probably start to grow a bit now too. But yeah, Aquitaine certainly highest concentration of big populations. Someone said there was a lot of forts around Oviedo, and I see exactly what you mean now. That was a few episodes ago, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that... I wonder who put them down, right? Did Aquitaine take all of this just to get the gold mine, which would have been quite funny, and the crab? Or, you know, was it like someone put one, someone else put one to steal it back, and then, you know, I'm guessing Aquitaine probably spammed most of them, but there's no way of really knowing. That's quite funny. Here we go, and this should be the last turn for Berlin, the last stand for the Germans, and they will be eliminated in 10th place. That will leave Rome and Portugal in sort of 8th and 9th, Monaco in 7th, 6th probably Burgundy, 5th Cornwall, 4th the Netherlands, 3rd Brittany, 2nd and 1st. Overall, it might still be Aquitaine if we use the stats, which would, in a normal game, the game would actually end in 3 turns normally. We normally do the stats at 350 and pick a winner. We're not going to do that again this time, because I think we can just go on until, you know, we get to those final countries and it becomes clear, as we did in the Italy game. I'm happy to do that. It seems like other people were happy with that last time. So we'll go ahead and just keep going. Especially since there's 2 that are fairly close, right? I think the Gauls, it's a domination only game, and by definition I think the Gauls are winning that at the moment. I mean, I guess biggest military would suggest that. They just look terrifying as well. But Aquitaine, as we saw 2 episodes ago, was dominating a lot of categories. Now the Gauls will be catching with all those German cities they took, but some of those leads for Aquitaine were very impressive, so I don't think they're too far apart. But there we go. What we will do, I think, is we'll maybe have a brief look at the info addicts at turn 350, but we won't count it up or score anything. But we'll see. The Netherlands mess up. They don't actually have a melee unit. That's why it's going to take a few turns for this paratrooper to arrive. But once it's there, it should be easy enough. Think about it this way, you know, Germany still exists up here, you know, they're just losing their foothold in France. That's what's happening, you know. Think about it. Always look on the bright side. There's still a big Germany where they own every single city. Just up here in normal Germany. You know, Rome, there's still an Italy all the way down. It's Roman Empire still here in Italy. Don't panic. They're still there. Spain's survived down here, you know, don't panic. There we go, turn 350. Rome, of all civs, declares war on Germany. That is not going to have any impact on this game, but there we go. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look. We've been doing it every 100, but 350 feels big. It's usually when we do the end. So there is still currently 10 civs alive just by the skin of their teeth for Germany. There you go. Population, Aquitaine leading the way at 164 million. Then it's 140 for the Gauls, 89 million then in third for Brittany, 67 for Monaco, 49 for Burgundy, only 44 for the Netherlands, 38 for Cornwall. Then our one city civs, 9 million for Portugal, 3 million for Rome, and 1 million for Germany. Crop yield, the Gauls now has a pretty big advantage over Aquitaine. Then it's Brittany, the Netherlands, Cornwall, Monaco, Burgundy, Portugal, Rome, and Germany. Production, the Gauls now have a big lead as well over Aquitaine there. Then it's a bit of a drop to Brittany, the Netherlands, Cornwall, Burgundy, Monaco, Portugal, Rome, and then Germany at the bottom. Economy, yep, the Gauls now just about leading Aquitaine. Then it's Brittany, the Netherlands, Monaco, Burgundy, Cornwall, Portugal, Rome, and Germany. Land area, the Gauls leading again with 5.7 million over Aquitaine's 4.8 8. That's very impressive, of course, because sea tiles are included and the Gauls do not have any access to the sea. Hence why, actually, that might be why they look so terrifying and big. Brittany, 4.3 million, 2.6 then, a huge drop of about 2 million from Brittany to the Netherlands. 2 million also for Cornwall, 1.8 million for Monaco, 1.2 for Burgundy, then 220k for Portugal with Lisbon. This is down to tiles at this point. Rome has 130k and Berlin just below that at 110,000. Military manpower, the Gauls currently with an army size of 2 million. 1.8 practically for Aquitaine, then it's 1.1 for Brittany, and the Netherlands just, they're 70k behind, but 1.1 as well if we're rounding. Maybe 1.2 for Brittany then if I'm going to be nice and round upwards. 700k for Cornwall, 557 for Burgundy, 522 for Monaco. Portugal have 370k, which is pretty good for only having about 6 tiles. Rome has 201k in their 4 or 5 tiles, and Germany still has 52,000, which is, I guess, what equates to 1 artillery in Berlin, which is more than my nuclear submarine is worth. They must be worth less as you go on, because the Gauls, if the Gauls were weighted the same as Germany, I feel like this number would be so much bigger. Maybe not, maybe if you count them all it's not, but it doesn't matter too much. Social standing, Aquitaine leads Monaco. Aquitaine has, if you take Monaco out of this list, which is a random thing to do, they are 4 behind, but Aquitaine then has a 10 social policy list on the Cornwall and the Gauls on 25, 24 for Brittany, 23 for Burgundy and the Netherlands and Germany, 22 for Portugal and 24 Rome. Techs at the bottom end, we have Rome on 60, then Portugal on 64 as well as Cornwall, 65 for the Netherlands and Monaco, 66 for Burgundy, 67 for Brittany, 68 for Germany, 70 for the Gauls, and then 75 for Aquitaine. So they still have a tech advantage, but of course that will soon end once they hit level 80 and the Gauls catch up. Net gold, the Gauls have got by far and away the worst economy at the moment at minus 300. Aquitaine, Netherlands, Portugal and Cornwall all also on the negative money side. Burgundy, probably because of people who have been embargoed and stuff. But yeah, Burgundy in the middle of the map is bringing in quite a healthy amount of money, as is Monaco and Brittany. Rome and Germany just scraping by. Cities, the Gauls with 27, 18 then for Brittany, 16 for Aquitaine, 13 for the Netherlands, 8 for Cornwall, 6 for Monaco, 4 for Burgundy and 1 for Rome, Germany and Portugal. Science output, the Gauls leading Aquitaine by about 100, but they have more cities, so that will punish them still. Brittany then in third and only just behind Aquitaine. Then there's a massive drop of exactly 1,000 to the Netherlands. Then Monaco, Cornwall, Burgundy, Portugal, Rome and Germany at the bottom. Culture output, Aquitaine retains a big lead over the Gauls here. Then it's Brittany, the Netherlands, Monaco, Cornwall, Burgundy, Portugal, Germany and Rome. Wonders, Aquitaine has 18 still in their possession. Monaco with 10. The existence of Monaco, if you tallied this all up, might just be enough, like coming second to stop the Gauls winning. I don't know if you worked it out, but it feels like it could be, because Aquitaine has still won a few categories. The Gauls then in third with 5, the Netherlands with 3, 2 for Brittany and Cornwall, and 1 in Berlin, which could go to the Netherlands to secure their spot. Treasury we won't look at, but we can, I guess. Aquitaine, the Gauls losing 300 a turn, but they're okay at the moment. Great works, 35 for Aquitaine. This is where the Gauls would lose a lot of points to Aquitaine if we did do the usual method. The Netherlands in second with Brittany tied. Monaco's 1 behind. 16 for Burgundy, 15 for Cornwall, 12 for the Gauls, 9 for Portugal, and 6 for Germany and Rome. If you merge the Netherlands and Brittany, I wonder, they would probably stack up as like another number 1 power, but obviously that's a long way off happening. One of them, if they fought, I think it would be pretty close, so it's pretty hard to say that one of them would take the other one out. Trade routes, Monaco now has the Colossus, so they have the extra one, and some of these have obviously got embargoes and other things, or units being destroyed. Portugal is probably limited to caravan range. I'm sure it's more than 3, but that's all they've got at the moment. And tourism, there you go, Aquitaine with more than double second place. Again, the Gauls come in third behind Brittany. Monaco, Netherlands, Burgundy, Cornwall, Portugal, Germany and Rome. Wrapping that up. But there we are, turn 350. We will continue on. Again, if nothing happens for a long time, I'll go back to what I did last time, where I just sort of skipped ahead until something did happen, then we do an episode. But hopefully that won't happen. and we will continue onwards. It's been very exciting, very fast paced, so you know we can't have it fast and furious the whole time. But there we go, that'll be it for today. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe as well if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.